Hey guys, so for today's video, I decided to do a get ready with me for real, like running late in a hurry, get ready with me with braces. So this is what I'm starting with. I forgot to take off my makeup yesterday, so I have mascara. True story. I love to use, I love to use this shade, like these two shades for underneath my eyes, and this shade for like around the redness on my nose mixed with a little bit of this shade. So these two together like for around my nose. Every now and then I'll dip into this green one, but I feel like the green one is a little bit too green. Hey, look, I found a Probably should have used a primer first, but I totally forgot, and I think it's in here somewhere. You should probably use this first. But anyway, this is the primer that I like to use just because it's the one that I have, and it doesn't irritate my skin, so I like to use it. What kind of primer do you use? Let me know. Put a little bit over my eyes too so that I don't have to like get a separate primer for my eyes. I'll probably just use like some concealer and put it over that as well. Hollow. Supposedly like a holographic. It's just a liquid highlighter, and I like to mix it with this foundation here. I'm just gonna put this as kind of like a luminizing sort of foundation on this side here, kind of like a pre-highlight. Okay, but I need to hurry because this is not fast enough. Okay, so now I'm going to just use this darker color to kind of go over my nose and my center of my face more. And this actually does blend in pretty well with my forehead. I'm not sure how much of this I'll edit down, but I have to keep my videos kind of short because the software that I use only lets me upload like 15-minute long videos. So it's not like a true full like get ready with me, because that would take like an hour, and honestly, who wants to watch that? My Blistex just on the bottom and let it just kind of soak in while I'm doing the rest of it, because this is pretty moisturizing today, and I'm gonna try it. I have actually bronze my face with some beige 2 Mary Kay powder foundation because it's nice and matte, but at the same time it's like has a little tiny bit of a natural finish. So I'm going to use this like pretty much all on the top of my forehead and on top of my cheeks and on top of my nose and under my nose. So basically everywhere. And also on top of my eyes. This is what I'm going to use to kind of lay down a base for my eyes. Kind of carve out this and bring some sun. So I'm just doing my eyebrows now. I like to use this brunette color because it looks really good in pictures. And when I don't use this, it seems like I don't have my eyebrows. Like they seem more sparse, and I don't like that. This brush came in like the little Milani pomade pack, which I like the pomade. I just have it at work because it works so fast, and I like it. So I keep it like for like touch-ups or if I just need to. I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm going to use the Milani Luminoso because, come on, it's a great color. And I'm going to use an angled brush that I got. It's from True Beauty, and I got this one at TJ Maxx. I get a lot of my brushes at TJ Maxx and Ross because I just think that it shouldn't be that hard to find good brushes. So as long as you know what you're looking for, like as far as density and shape is concerned, then it's pretty easy to find. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of color to my lids with this. And it is kind of like a highlighter and a blush sort of combo in one. So I'm going to put this kind of high up on my cheeks so that I could kind of get a lot done at the same time because my kid is waiting for me. Okay, I'm going to grab this color right here, the little flat side of the thing. I'm going to put it like do two, like I'm going to go on each side of this, and I'm going to use one side for each eye, and I'm just going to do like an all over color with it. So I'm just going to kind of pack it on at first, and then I'm going to blend it out a little bit more. So if you find that you don't have like a lot of time, you're looking for a color, a palette that will work really fast for you, I love this one. Also, if you're like a neutral or warm color, or if you have blue or green eyes, this palette is gonna do a lot for you. I'm more of like a neutral cool, but I have like warm eyes, and if I warm up my face with like all those other things, then it helps. These colors blend out like so pretty. I don't know if you can see that color right here. And just with like the little corner of it, I'm going to go into the side here. And it's really a warm kind of color. So it's not really as dark as it looks in the palette. It's just more of a warm sort of darker nude sort of color. So we're just going to blend that in with the flat side. And really, I'm just looking for just a tiny little bit of depth. But like I said, we're in a hurry. So that was supposed to just be a all over one eyelid. All over one color eyelid. But since I messed up, I have to kind of play with it a little bit more. So I'm just grabbing the specialty color, this one right here. And I'm just going over the lid with it to kind of just distract from the mess that I made. I'm just going to bring a little bit of more light and life to the eye though. And it's not very like shimmery. I'm going to use this one now to kind of go in the middle of that and sort of bring it out a little bit more. And this, I'm just doing it like right in the center. I'm not trying to do like a shiny eye. I'm just trying to do like an awake eye, an alive eye color from this whole palette because I love it so much. Tuscan Hills Dealy Bopper, and I'm just going to get this, and I like to use it to smudge colors underneath on the underside of my eye. This also just helps me look a little bit more awake. And I'm using the Mary Kay makeup finishing spray. Damp sponge. I'm going to take the back end of it, and I'm just going to go in and go over all of that area. And just this area. This like smaller side obviously to go under the eye, like worked into the makeup, and it's just going to help my stuff to last longer. Lash curler. It feels like it has a pretty good spring, so this is not intended to be like a first impressions, but it feels like it's doing pretty good. I really want to put on some eyeliner, you guys, but I feel like if I do get into that whole eyeliner thing, it's going to take longer. And like tight lining, and it's not going to be a full tight lining. I'm just going to go like underneath the eyelashes, but not fully like into the eyelid, but just kind of try to tuck it into the eyelashes themselves, like to the base of the eyelashes themselves, because it's not really that great of a thing to tight line your underneath, to like tight line your actual lid, because that stuff can get into your eye and cause issues, especially if your makeup has more of a, like an oil base, which I don't know, maybe this does because it's waterproof. And then just a little bit down here, that little business there, to just kind of add a little bit of depth to the bottom. warm bronze lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But when I do share it out, I think it looks pretty nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just work on doing my hair. Okay, so real quick, I just want to show you what I'm doing with my hair. And I'm just getting like a section and just going like about halfway of my hair and curling it a little bit, leaving about an inch of it out, and then just curling it a little bit up. And then I don't leave it on for too long because my hair is really like damaged, so I don't need to add more heat to it than I need to. And that curl is not going to stay like that. I'm going to brush through it after it like cools down. But basically that's what I'm doing, and I'm just going like forward and backward as much as I can remember like where I'm going. So I'm just trying to do this really fast. So I'm going to go back to the time lapse. We're almost done. Okay, so my hair is done. Okay, this is the finished look basically. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some clothes, and I will show you what I picked. Okay guys, so I think what I'm going to pick is my leggings here, and then I have White House Black Market. So the leggings are also from White House Black Market, and that's what I'm going to wear. So I'm going to put clothes on, and I decided to also throw on some earrings. These are some of my favorite go-to earrings. You've probably seen them in other videos that I have posted. So anyway, I'm just going to have that on, and I'm also going to put on my Juicy Couture bracelet. I'm going to wear this Truly Dazzling by Kate Spade. So I'm going to wear today. And they're the Euro Soft by, oh my gosh, I don't even know what brand this is, but these are like some of my favorite shoes. I am gonna go have some fun at Peter Piper, and if I can remember, I'll throw some pictures in. Subscribe to my channel, like this video if you liked watching me get ready and spend time with me getting ready and doing this neutral look, natural sort of look.